So when I first got saved, it was like I woke up, like I was like, what the heck? Like I've been messing around my whole life. And once I just surrendered to God and committed everything I was to serving Him, like I started wanting to do everything. I started wanting to go out and help homeless people experiencing homelessness, feeding people that didn't have food. Like I was just on fire. We're also going to talk about how God's ideas for us are more than we think. So in Ephesians 3:20 it says, "Now all glory to God who is able, through His mighty power at work within us, to accomplish infinitely more than what we ask or think." Has anybody heard of Operation Christmas Child? It's an organization that provides kids in third world countries presents on Christmas. Most of these kids have never opened up a present on Christmas before. So I went on the website and I was scrolling down and I was like, man, this is awesome. And so I went to the page where you would purchase the amount of boxes, and I ended up thinking like, maybe I should just do one, you know. I got bills to pay, my cell phone bills due, like I'm just gonna stick with one. But then in the back of my heart, like I started hearing God say, don't do just one, Andrew, do 100 and I will provide for you. So I was like, all right, God, you haven't let me down ever, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy 100 boxes. So I bought 100 empty boxes in which I would have to fill with toys. There's 5 days left to where I had to turn in all 100 boxes to a drop-off location. And I was like, what's going on? Like the boxes aren't even here. I can't even take them out to go fill them. So eventually, with 5 days left, the boxes came in, and I was freaking out. I was like, what the heck? I only got like $100. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. So I went on social media and I was like, hey, everybody, I have all these boxes here, but I don't know what to do with them. I can't afford to fill them all. And for 2 days, nobody answered me. And I was like, what the heck, God? You told me to buy 100 boxes? So I went home and I just went back to what I know best, and that's to pray to God, just to get on my knees and pray. So I got in my room, locked the door, played Oceans by Hillsong, got on my knees and just started praying. And for like what felt like 5 minutes of only praying turned into like an hour and a half. And I went into that room like super like, what's going on? Like not mad at God, but kind of like, did I hear wrong? Was that the enemy or was that from you? And 15 minutes after I left the room, I got a phone call from my uncle saying, hey, I want to fill up 24 of those boxes that you have. And then 5 minutes after that, I got another call from somebody saying, I want to fill 15 of those boxes. And then like immediately after I got out of the room and prayed for God to like show up and provide a way, people started calling me, and like 30 boxes here, 20 boxes here. By the 5th day, by the last day of the drop-off date, I had 111 boxes. People were like filling up their Nike boxes and giving them to me. So with that being said, like when you're on fire for God and when your heart is beating for nothing but God and you put complete faith in Him, knowing that He'll provide, He will put you in a place of, in an unknown space of like, what the heck, like kind of like how it was, in order for you to grow your faith even more. Yeah. So He put me in that place of not knowing if it was from God or not knowing if it was going to get done in order to grow my faith, and so my heart could beat more for Him to get me to the next thing that He wanted me to do.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's it.